Okay, everyone, I'm back. I just realized I didn't have the Saori Sato haircut. You didn't remind me? Come on now. Just decided to put it on now. So now we're on the right page. So now we're gonna be actually playing Yandere Schoolgirls Online. What is Yandere Schoolgirls Online, you may be asking? Well, it's literally the same game, except updated with new quests, if that makes sense. This icon I showed in my part 2, it's so bad. So when we load in, we get the choice. We either get to choose story mode or sandbox multiplayer game. Now I want you to look at this little picture that accompanies this sandbox game. Romance, choco stick. That's very intimate, you know? We're not gonna be playing that right now. We're gonna be focusing on story mode. So let's click story mode. So here we are in the story mode. However, I do want to actually reset my files. I have like unlocked every single thing, by the way, just because I've been on this game for a long time. So here we can see on the settings that you can actually reset story mode progress. So we're gonna do that, yes. And then we're gonna reset files progress as well. So now we're basically at a very like new base plate for our game. So if I click reset here on the bottom, like it just resets like a character, but like the character is not Saori. For the sake of it, we're just gonna, you know, do it ourselves. So I just press play, right? You're gonna notice that there's a whole different map. Where am I right now? What is this abyss of a road? What is this blurry asset PNG road that I'm walking on? Bruh. Now you may be thinking, okay, maybe they just updated the game. This is the new school. Take a look at the top left. There is no quest log or anything. So what does that mean? That means we technically have nothing to do. It just looks rushed. Like the map just looks really, I don't know how to explain it, but it just looks really empty and cheap, if that makes sense. It feels like a 99-cent store toy. By the way, rest in peace to the 99-cent stores out there. It's actually like really bad. Like it just, there's no shading, no anything. And these, like look, these things are floating from the floor. Bruh. This wall is like see-through. This whole side of the building. All the NPCs are here still. Like they still spawn in. But what is there to do? Nothing, because we don't have a quest log, and the only things that you could really like interact with are doors and like the locker doors. So what you want to do is you want to go to the second floor, all the way to the second door, this brown door here. You're gonna find this little office here. Okay, nothing interesting, and then you go in this door here. You're gonna find whips. Whips have been in the game, but they were taken out, if that makes sense. Oh, this box is white now? That box used to be green.
Little did I know that this whitish pink box would mean the ultimate end to all green boxes. You'll see what I mean later.
When I press lethal, you're gonna see this kissy thing. Not the punch. Remember in part 1 there was a punch icon? No, there's a kiss now. If you press it, look what happens. She kisses. So what does that mean? And why is it on lethal? I'll show you later. I'll show you in a bit. But anyway, this is the whips. So we got this whip and then we got this whip. So we got a soft whip and a hard whip. Okay, so we're gonna go in this little teleporter here. Bam! We are at the school that we are so familiar with. So odd, right? Like, why did we have to go through that whole like teleporter thing? The thing that I could really guess is because of App Store violations. I think the developer is trying to hide his game against the App Store violations, if that makes sense. And what violations, you may be asking? Well, if I go around this little wall here, you're gonna find many
weapons. Get sniped boy.
These are the weapons that used to be in the game before the whole censorship happened. So we're just gonna pick all these up, and why they're back, I don't know, but I'm not complaining. They're pretty cool, very nostalgic. We can use them on people. I won't do it yet, just because I don't want to get into that yet. Oh, by the way, we're starting like fresh. So let me just like do all the quests that we've already done so I don't waste your time, okay? So I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, and guess what? I'm not gonna make you wait any longer for these weapons. Headshot, headshot again. Oh, I missed that one. Oh, missed it again. Oh, no, where are you going? Where are you going? Dang, they run fast. I'm like trying to catch up with them. There's actually blood in this version. If I remember, there was like 2 types of blood. Default? Is it default or? But I remember the blood used to look different. It was more splotchy than, I guess, smooth. And then I want to show you what the kiss does, because let me tell you, it's so weird. I guess this girl will be our target. This girl who looks kind of like a Kane. Okay, you have to get behind her and make sure this kissy symbol is red. So ready? People just die after you kiss them. Bruh. See, look, this is the old blood version. Wow. All I did was kiss you, bro. Where are you bleeding from? Your mouth? I don't understand. This is a different type of blood texture. As you can see, there's a clear difference. One looks like an actual pool of blood and the other looks like a bunch of gunshots. Oh, let me show you the whips. Actually, I can't. I need handcuffs. But I wonder if I could actually use it on just somebody who's not... Oh, I can. I just straight up just hit them. Wow. I cannot kill with this whip. I didn't even want to do that. I'm trying to just whip this girl. Oh, here we go. Whip. When these NPCs are handcuffed, they walk very slow. Very painfully slow. So to fix that, you would really just whip them and they will walk faster. That's what a whip is for. Yeah, I mean, I have other weapons, of course. I mean, they all kind of work similarly. What we just did on Wildlife is already done, so we don't have to do it again. I did this with the Lua thing, the developer tools, even though you're not really supposed to because you're not the developer, which I don't give a damn, I'm gonna do it anyway. But look, when you press it, you're gonna get these 2 like little shurikens from Naruto. You're gonna see all the things that are accomplished or assigned and what's not accomplished or unassigned. And this second button here lets you actually mess with quest statuses. Like you can have it unassigned, active. So what I did was I just made everything that we already did complete. So now if we look at our quest log now, we have everything that we had on the other game. We're all up to date. The only difference is new quest, which is a blindfold, a flashlight, and well, the Sheriff of Sayama is in Wildlife, but remember I forgot to dress correctly when we were talking to Sensei Kamon. So I made sure to dress the way that she wanted to, which is this. Yeah, it's just this outfit minus the leg warmers. The leg warmers are a quest. I don't know why it's giving it to me for free. I don't know, the game just does that. I don't know why. Just imagine this outfit without the leg warmers, and that's what Sensei Kamon wanted from us. Before we do any of these things, I forgot to do something, and it was the bathroom incident quest. You're gonna find graffiti in the bathroom. And also, why am I walking there? I could just use the level teleporter, or level jumper, not teleporter. This is also a developer tool that shouldn't be used by players, but I don't care. I'm gonna use it. So we're just gonna go to the 3rd floor, or actually, no, it's this, oh. Don't worry, this is normal, this is regular occurrence. Let's try this again. So we're gonna go to building B, 2nd floor. There we go. What? Why is she here? She stole my haircut and hair color. You know what someone gets when they do that. You know what's coming, right? I didn't want to have to do this, but you left me no choice. Only one person can have pink hair, okay? And if I find someone else who has pink hair, they're also done for. You better believe that. Anyway, where was I? So when you go in this bathroom here, you're gonna see this this wall of just profanity. F you, Supervisor, die in hell, B-word, you're gonna pay for what you done. What the? What is going on here? It says F you principal? Bruh. F you, Supervisor, die in hell, B-word, you're gonna pay for what you have done. How could have someone done this? How dare someone write this at this school? This is an act of cowardice. I'm gonna have to track down this person and make her pay for this. No one is gonna get away with this. I promise. I need to talk to Sensei Jin about this. Okay, so we're gonna go get Sensei Jin. The cool thing about this is that we can just teleport there, literally. Or this happens. This could happen too. Again, regular occurrence. Bruh. Okay, it happened again. Okay, wow, this is so great. Thank you, Supervisor Sato. You can actually fly in this version for free, I guess. Before, you used to need to buy wings in the main menu, but I guess now it's free. I'm just trying to get past these backrooms levels, like Jesus. Okay, at this point it would just be easier if I just walk there and not use the freaking teleporter, which is so weird because usually the teleporter works like a charm. What am I doing again? Oh yes, we're looking for, oh, by the way, look, the green box is now like white purple thing. Could you believe that they replaced my girl with this? Come on now, why? The green was so original. Like, why would you have to do this? I'm actually so sad, like I feel so betrayed. This is the worst, actually no, this is not the worst thing the developer did. Well, while I'm here, I guess I'll order my new handcuffs. See how that was free and see how I didn't have to pay for anything? You know, I guess the wildlife version wants you to pay for it with your currency, but this one, it lets you buy it for free. I'm just happy about that, honestly. Also, I don't know if you noticed, but there's this like little apple, a little manzana there. Don't know why it's an apple, but it looks kind of cute, you know, I'm not gonna lie. When you click it, it like takes a bite. Is that like an Apple reference? Like an iPhone reference? I don't know. Anyway, we have these options here. We got files, which allows us to see like, I guess, photographs files. Because when you take photos, you will actually put it in your files. For example, if I pull out my phone and I see this is a little not green box, and if I take a photo, it's gonna count for my files. That means we're gonna have to be taking photos in the game at some point, but don't worry, it's so fun, especially the basement. You're gonna love the basement. Then we got identities. So this is more like a yandere simulator type feel. Well, we should have access to everybody's ID cards. I don't know why I don't have everybody's. I think I just have to individually ask them for their IDs, but I remember there was like an easier way to do that. And then we got remove all NPCs, which we don't want because we're trying to look for one right now. Solution Architect is something that I bought. You can buy this on the main menu. It basically spoils the game for you so you can get the best ending possible. We don't need to use that though because I already know how this game ends. We got Reputation, which is really interesting because this was not in the other version. You can see there's fired to loved. Don't know if these bars mean that we're on the neutral or if the color matters. I don't know if the color means we're loved because it's the same green tone, but again, it's literally right there at the neutral, so I really don't know. Whenever I play, like, I feel like my reputation doesn't grow even though I get reputation points. We got a map, though it's not here yet, so that kind of sucks. We can do a screenshot, which is pretty cool. I assume that saved to my gallery. I don't know where that went. And then we got a grow, so we can be bigger or we can be smaller. Usually when I do this, I like to be bigger because I like to be a tall girl. Sorry about that. No, but all jokes aside, I'm kind of taller than all my other female friends in real life, so I just kind of do that because mirroring my own life, basically. I'm not this tall, but I like to be taller in game. I feel more like masculine. I'm sorry, I'm so stupid, but I do. I feel masculine like this and I like it, so Okay, I'm getting off topic. We gotta go find this girl here, so let's make her follow us. Oh, the blood is still there. I'm surprised she didn't say anything about the blood, but that's good. That's a good thing. Oh, you know what? I just realized we didn't have to bring her here. We just have to talk to her. Bruh. Hello, Saori. What do you need? I have to ask you something. Sure, Saori. Oh wait, I think I put the wrong one. Oh, never mind. Sensei, we need to talk about an incident. You sound serious. What's the matter? That's not gonna be easy for both of us. Someone painted an ugly graffiti in the bathroom in Building B at the 2nd floor. What? It was vandalism. Someone wrote swear words against the supervisor of the school. The text sounded like a potential threat. It's hard to say if anyone else already saw it. That's unforgiving. We cannot tolerate such behavior at this school. We need to find out who was responsible for that. What should I do? We need to install cameras on every toilet. Sorry. On every toilet, like it's gonna watch people go to the bathroom. And on every floor in Building B. We need to do this unnoticed. If we are lucky, we can catch the vandal. Alright, where can I get security cameras? Enter engine room B. You'll find plenty of cameras in there. Do you know where it's located? I think I do. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I guess the door's locked. Actually, I'm pretty sure about it. Wait, what? Such a weird sentence. So you need to get the key to enter engine room B. Okay, I think they made a mistake here. I'm pretty sure Saori is not supposed to say this part, but I'm just gonna I don't know, there's like a bunch of mistakes in this game. You have to go first to the information lobby. Now it's Saiyajin again. If you use the second main entrance of the Sayama High School, the very first building you see is the information lobby. Enter it using this code to open the safe inside. Alright, but where's the safe located? The safe must be there, the room is not that big, I'm sure you will find it. Okay, so open the safe, take the keys, take as many cameras as needed and install them on every floor in building B. Take the smaller ones. If you are done with everything, inform me so we can activate the cameras. Wow, I am so giant compared to her. Wow. What we're gonna do is we could actually teleport there. I don't really have to go look for it. Here it is, engine room B. Okay, wow, you did not have to follow me. You did not have to follow me, bruh. Pick up small security cameras. Oh wait, so she said we had to install one on every floor of building B. So we're gonna start with, I guess, the first floor? Why is there blood here? I don't think I killed anyone on the first floor. That's kind of weird. So what we're doing is we're basically, thankfully, not putting cameras on the toilets, but we're putting them on the ceilings. Again, this box used to be green, now it's not. I will never forgive that decision. Install a camera, look how small that is. I'm sure some girl is gonna notice that camera. So now we're gonna go to second floor, which is where we found the graffiti. Place that there, okay. This bathroom is so dark compared to the other ones. Wow, okay. Install the camera. Bro, this like actually looks scary, like, and the windows are so like, I can't tell if they're dirty or what. Investigate. What? The windows are dirty. It's impossible to see outside. I'm not sure, is it dirt or are these windows blurry? What? That's literally what I was thinking. The atmosphere on this floor, I don't like it. Why was I able to investigate that? That's so weird. I'm pretty sure that's part of a scouter quest. Why was I able to do that? That's so... Anyway, sorry. Okay, so now we're at the... Oh. So if you play this game, you know that there's like a freaking coal gate on this floor. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go on the other side. You see that? There's like a bunch of like furniture out there. I'm not even gonna question it. This game's weird anyway. The key to that gate right there is actually in one of these bathtubs, but it's a whole like quest. We could do it, but it's honestly kind of like we don't have to do it. You know what I mean? We're just gonna skip that quest and we're gonna pick up this key. Now we can actually travel in between this gate here. But that's not what we're here for. We're here for the camera installation. And bam. So now we have all the, you know, whatever cameras. Now we're gonna talk to her again. All cameras have been installed. That's great news. You were fast. I hope no one saw you installing the cameras? Of course not. I have been doing it unnoticed as you requested. Good. All we have to do now is activate the cameras and wait for the prey. I'm sure this will happen again sooner or later. Yes, I think so too. Just be clear, you do not talk to anyone about these cameras. If someone should ask, or question, or notice these cameras, say it's a smoke detector. Smoke detector. Alright, well basically you can activate the cameras as well since you are the supervisor and you have access to the camera system. Go to the third floor in building B and go to the computer lab. Access the teacher notebooks. What? Oh, they're talking about the computers. I'm like, what? Access the computers using your fingerprints. That should work. Anything you want, Sensei. Well, out of curiosity, if we find the person who did that, how will we proceed with her? It's too early to answer this question, but I promise she's gonna regret it badly. Dang. It's either an execution or like being chained up in the basement or something. Okay. Oh, wait. Yes, Sensei? There's one more thing I forgot to mention. Bruh. There is one more thing, I almost forgot about it. Since this incident happened during your shift, you are responsible for the damage. So in this case, you're gonna have to clean it. You're gonna have to clean the graffiti. We have to ensure supervisors are taking their job seriously. I hope you understand? I understand. But don't worry, don't be upset. Once we find her, you can co-decide about her fate. Though this might be above your permissions, I think this will make a better supervisor out of you. That sounds nice. Thank you, Sensei Jin. Don't worry, you won't regret this decision. I am pleased to clean it. I know it's my duty as a supervisor. That's the spirit the school needs. You can stop following me now. Actually, let me just... Oh. Okay, she's frozen. As long as she's not following me anymore, yep, we're good. That's actually so scary. Like, why is she frozen? Bro, you're alive? What the heck? It's like a creepypasta. Get out of here. Bro, there's like blood everywhere in the hallways and it's actually freaking me out. I think it's just a glitch because I'm killing a bunch of people in the game. Wow, why is it so dark in here? Okay, so this girl, she gives us a quest for a gas mask, I think. Here, we're gonna activate the spy cameras. Now, all we gotta do is clean the graffiti. If I remember correctly, the cleaning supplies should be on the 4th floor. Oh, I was right. Okay, pick up acid. Okay, it's just like a bunch of like bottles, as you can see. Okay, we cleaned the graffiti. Hi, Sora. Aw, why does she look so blurry? I'm not even gonna ask. I'm trying to see what we should do now to get back on like the storyline. I think what we can do is do this Sheriff of Sayama thing. We gotta go to a locker that Sensei Kemon allowed us to open. Apparently there's something in there that she's letting us keep. How exciting! I wonder what it is. Maybe it's a bag of Skittles or something. I don't know. This is the locker here. We're gonna open that. How freaking cool. We get a sheriff hat for our character. Let's pick that up and what's this? There is a small note. It was covered by the sheriff hat. That's a little hard to read. It says, "I warned you, you stupid fool. Why didn't you listen to me? She's going to screw up. She will fail. She will destroy everything this school stands for. She is not the right person for this kind of job. She is weak and obsessed by the power. She is spoiled and mad. She is revengeful and she's just waiting for someone to make a mistake. I know her. Her name is Akane Maki. I found one of her sick diary entries. She must have lost this page. I hid it in storage room A. I placed it behind the guillotine blade. Maybe it's still there when you read this. I didn't have time to hide it anywhere else or put it in this locker because she was literally behind my back at the time. It was my last day. Goodbye, Sayama." What? Why did I shake my head like that? What? Okay, I just realized I'm really close to the camera. I'm really sorry about that. This is what we missed out on. We could have found this in wildlife if I did the quest right. But since we, finally did the quest right, we get to see this. We get to, well, for one, get a hat, and for two, get more story behind Akane. We're gonna go to where they hid it. I guess, or I think it was storage room B, right? No. Storage room A. Bro, why is the blood following me everywhere? Like, see? Oh my god! They said it's behind the guillotine blade, which is this thing here. There it is! Next week, it's going to be my turn. I will be officially announced as the next supervisor of Sayama High School. I have been waiting forever and ever. I can't wait to punish bad students. I'm going to make them suffer badly. No one at the school will ever question my authority. No one is going to laugh behind my back. I guess one handcuffs won't be enough when I'm in charge. So I bought several handcuffs with my own money. I can't wait to use them all. I also purchased lots of duct tape. I can't wait to use that too. I want to shut their mouths when they say something wrong. No one is going to do anything that is not permitted by me. If they want to pee during class, they're gonna ask for allowance. If I catch anyone wearing dirty clothes or dirty panty, wow. Sorry, I literally don't remember this. She is going to be locked up immediately. If I catch anyone not washing their hands after the toilet, she will get spanked. Dude, what? I will introduce a new single strike policy, a zero tolerance against intolerance. I will tie them badly. I will make them pay for being a bully. They will follow my rules. If they are not willing to apologize or show enough passion to say it convincingly, I'm going to let them stew in their own urine. What? I'm going to let them stew in their own urine. I'm like, did I read that right? I don't remember this at all. They are going to fear my name. They ain't gonna get away with nothing. I promise. I will protect the weak and helpless students here. Nothing will happen during my shift. Sayama is my soul. I'm going to protect you with all my power. It ends here. That's We have the option to understand her or think it's disturbing. Now, I don't know. Like, I genuinely don't know what to think about this because some of the things she said are so controversial, I guess. But other things, like protecting the innocent, I guess, is understanding. But like, that's the only good thing that she said. So I'm gonna say that's kind of disturbing. She must be emotional sick. I don't want to read this kind of stuff anymore. I want to get out of this place. So that was one of her diary entries, and there's something that we are gonna find out later, which is the fact that Akane has more diary entries just laying around. Eventually we're gonna have to find all of them, but right now it's not a focus. Right now we're gonna go find Akane's file because we were tasked to do that and we haven't done that yet. Akane's file is in engine room, or not engine room, building G, which is this, you know, teacher one that you need loyalty points to enter. Here we go, it's in here. This girl gives you a quest if you want to do it. I think it's for like a belt thing, but her file is right here. If we open it, it should be right there. This seems to be Akane's file. These pages and folders are dusty. It looks like they haven't been opened in years. File says name Akane Maki, birthplace Kyoto, hair color blue, eye color blue, sex female, nationality Japanese, siblings one sister. Huh, that's interesting. She does have a sister. I wonder how old she is. The file also shows her signature. It's written in Latin letters, kanji and hiragana. She has a pretty handwriting. Role: Supervisor of Sayama. Interests: sports, art, justice, law. Note: leader of the local swimming club, organizer of the first aid courses, member of the Passionate Photography Club. Passionate Photography Club? I've heard of it. Maybe I should become a member as well. I could get more information, and maybe those people who did this to her, maybe they are there too. It wouldn't hurt to try, at least, though I gotta be careful. The rest of the file is censored. Leaving reference. It's impossible to read. I wonder who did this. It looks professionally crossed out. Did she do something terribly wrong? Why did they hide this information? For what reason, and who decided it? Is she really the innocent girl? A victim? It's starting to freak me out. Akane, who are you? I wish I could talk to you one more time. We can see her file entry here for ourselves just to read, and yeah, I guess she's documented at this school. It's very odd to learn about her because she was just a random girl who we met and just, you know, died right in our faces. So really interesting to learn about her. Now that we did that, we're gonna go get our flashlight because apparently we need a flashlight. Why do we need a flashlight? Oh buddy, you're gonna be excited for this one. There's a night shift. Yeah, and it's the most scariest thing I've ever freaking been through. So this is the flashlight. It's so like short. I don't know why, but yeah. So let's go talk to Yae Kamwan about our night shift. I want to know more details about my night shift. What exactly? Is it scary? Will I be alone? What should I do at school at night? The first two are pretty obvious. Yes, it's scary, and yes, I will be alone. So we're gonna ask, what do we do at night? The night shift is quite simple. It is your responsibility as a supervisor to do it every night, so you better get used to it. Make sure the lights are off, the doors are closed, and the rooms are clean. In case you find something like trash or garbage, you may want to clean it. In case you find somebody, a schoolgirl, at night, you have to arrest the person unless he or she is authorized. But that should basically not happen. So it's a very easy task, although what? Well, the vacancy. You would not be the first one to be scared. At night, sometimes even harmless objects kind of look creepy, but I'm sure you will make it. Don't forget to sign your name on all the boards so we know later that you patrolled at night. Is there anything else you want to know? I think I'm done. Alright, don't disappoint me, Sato! I promise I won't. All of these quests are pretty much things that we can do on Tuesday because remember, we're still on Monday. So what we can do is we can search for a blindfold. What we gotta do is talk to Ran Aima about that. Okay, so here's Ran Aima. I wanna ask you something, Ran Aima. Sure, what is it? I am looking for a blindfold. Out of curiosity, do you know where I can find one? Surprise, surprise! I actually have one in my locker. Really? Would you like to give it to me? Not for free, but maybe for an exchange. Something what? Actually, I wanted to go there with Misa, but she's such a chicken, and I don't want to go there by myself. What are you talking about? The forest. I want to go to the forest at night and search for butterflies. Will you join me? That That's all I want from you. You want to catch butterflies? Of course not, silly. If I caught them, they would probably die very soon. I want to observe them, study them, and take pictures. They can be found only at night, and they're so beautiful. They remind me of my lost parents. Aww, that's actually so sad. Are you an orphan? Oh wait, Saori was supposed to say that. Are you an orphan? That's none of your business. Mind your own business, Sato. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it that way. It's okay, don't bother. Wanna know something else? I'll join you, I guess. I like nature, and searching for butterflies sounds fun. Yes, it's gonna be so much fun. Meet me on Monday night in the Sayama forest. I will be waiting for you near the Sayama entrance. If you show up, you won't miss me. We can discuss the details later. Alright, so that quest, obviously, we're gonna have to do later. The night shift is coming up soon. That's like the next thing we gotta do. Approaching Midori on Tuesday is for the next day. Searching for a blindfold, that's also part of night shift. Akane's head, this is a passive quest, so we should be doing this after the night shift. 3 more photos. Oh, we could do this today, but we should just do that tomorrow. Take our purchase handcuffs, that's for tomorrow. This is for tomorrow. This is for tonight, and I guess we could do this tomorrow. So, are you ready for the night shift?